Okay. So the point here is here, missing leading zeros. So this is the point. So how to avoid this missing leading zeros is like whenever you create a report here, we have to include in front of a RTF, in front of a tag, just simply what you can do, you can include space bar, 2 space bars. Okay. That is really helpful whenever you migrate it into Excel only, not all other cases. Okay, that's about the point. That's a issue actually. Or else like there is a force LTR option is also available. Force LTR. So this I cannot show you because we have to install the BI Publisher desktop edition. So what I will do, I'll just include, I'll show you in the Google. So you must aware all this terminology. Force LTR BI Publisher desktop. Right now we have a XML Publisher desktop edition, so it will not be available here. I'll show you that option once. That's an alternative only. You can go to images. So this is the checkbox. Somewhere here you can check. So do you see one checkbox here? Force LTR. So if you check this checkbox, that will convert automatically into the character. But this option I cannot show you here because the software which you are using is, that's an XML publisher, not a BI publisher. Okay. Anyway, two empty spaces or force LTR. That's the solution for that. Now, XML Publisher Bursting. Okay. The purpose of the bursting here is, let's say supplier A is having 100 invoices. Okay. And supplier B is having only 10 invoices. Supplier C is having 5 invoices. Guys, please go on mute. So once you join to the meeting, you have to go on mute. It's a minimum thing actually. It will be unnecessary disturbance, right? Okay. 1 minute. So only one query will develop. Okay. That query contains here A, B, C, 3 suppliers. But invoices are more here. Invoices are here is 115 invoices. Okay. But what it will do, your report will divide automatically based on supplier. For this supplier, 100 invoices. For this B, send an email or it will generate a separate files here. Separate file. And this is also a separate file. Based on a, your RTF is single only, but output files are your different it is. Okay. In this separate file, you will see only 5 invoices. In this separate file, you will see only 10 invoices. Like that it is. So XML Publisher Bursting, which is used to, simply in one line, we can say it is used to split output based on the data. Whatever the data you give, based on that only, it will split it. So first, what I will do, I'll create one XML report first. Okay. And I'll register it. Then after that, I'll develop a bursting file. Bursting file is a separate file. It's a control file. We have to mention all the syntaxes and all. Okay. So I already downloaded the code piece here. So bursting file. Wait for a few seconds. It will come up. It's very important concept. In every interview they will ask. It's easy actually, but question wise it's very important. So I copied local mission file to here. That's why it is taking time. It has two parts actually. One part is first first part is define one report, define XML report. And the second part here is attach bursting file. Okay. So first part I am focusing here. Let me see. This is I am telling you RDA based right now. So go to report builder here. Open this. I already prepared this file. This is the RDF. Go to data model. I took only two columns here. So one is AP invoices, all AP suppliers. These two tables I have used. So supplier wise invoices. Just for understanding only I took two columns. Otherwise you can see normal query only. Okay. And that to vendor ID also for three suppliers only I took. Then once this is ready, then we have to register into application here as usually. So I am focusing on first point only here, define XML publisher report. As usually, the steps are here is first system administrator, correct? Concurrent program executable. So this is the RDF name. Without extension, you have to copy.
Sir, we don't have to move it on server.
We have to move. We have to move. What we can do, we can first connect to WinSAP. I think it's already registered with other name. What I'll do. So I'll mention with another name. Okay. We'll wait for a few seconds. There must be time delay 5 seconds. He kept 15 seconds. Okay. So this path you know already, correct? So in this particular path, we have to move your RDF report. This RDF, move it. So take this. Hbox is the home box office. That's a client actually. Now you can create a execute. This name is already used. I'm just clicking on create here to create a new record. Create. Or else clear this first. Like that. There is an option here, clear record. Now tables. Save. Define. We have to take here XML. Then save. I'm not taking any parameters here. Then after that, attach to request group here, security, responsibility, and request. You have to make sure whether it is properly generated or not. Right now it is done, means it is good. If you click on this module 5, it's minimized, means it is generated properly. Okay. Go to file, save as XML, and here is the place. Okay. Then open the blank document here. Go to add-ins, data, load XML. This is the file. Then all fields. Once it is done, next step here is what it is. You have to register into XML Publisher. See, hardly we took 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that, correct? Speed is required actually. Code name, apply. So we'll upload the bursting file here. Data template we already discussed last time. Now it is bursting control file. We'll see that. First we have to design that. I'll tell you how to design. It's very easy step. Okay. Go to template now. Create template. Yes, please put on mute. Okay, then language is English. Okay, so this is the way we can develop XML report by using RDA based, correct? As of now, I did not talk about anything related to the bursting. So first what we will do, we'll submit and we'll see output whether it is working properly or not. This way, G plastics data is there and check are there any other data, G electric data. Then next is any other, G capital. Okay, three types of suppliers we have. But now what we will do, we'll generate three separate files. One is capital related, other one is electric related, one more is plastic related. Okay, that is called as a bursting. So how to do that here is, there is a file here. We have to design in the notepad, like how you designed in a data template. So just open with the notepad plus, you can see. So it has some sections like earlier. First is request set section here. First section it is request set. Okay, these are all fixed. You should not change anything. XMLNS, XAPI, HTTP, these are all Oracle given. We should not modify anything. For every file, it is common. Okay, and in the same way, okay, now you can see. So type here is bursting. So this entire line, it's common for every report. Okay, and this is the starting point of this particular section. And ending point here is, you can see here, there is a slash here, correct? So XAPI request set, and here also XAPI request set. This is the starting point and this is the ending point. How it will identify it is by using this slash. So first section, are you okay? Now second section. Under a request set, you can have a multiple request. One request is for email, other request is for printer, next is for file directory, like that it is. So we can have multiple requests. Okay, in the same file, we can have multiple. So right now here, XAPI request, we are selecting the root element here. So if you open this particular file, go to see, once we register it, we cannot see in this output. We have to go to diagnostics here. There is a view XML. After registering into XML Publisher to see the tags, this is the best way. The way is here is what is, we need to go to diagnostics. Then after that, view XML, and this is the one here. This is called as a root element here, the topmost element. Okay, now go to that file. Root element is module 5. So under this is the list tag here. For a group, there is a list tag. So that is a list tag I already mentioned. Now next is whatever the column, like you want to filter based on vendor name wise, or for every invoice on one separate file. So that criteria we have to mention here. So right now, your list tag name followed by column name here. I want to split based on the column name here, vendor name. So overall three things here. One is root element. The next one is list tag name. The next is under a list tag, how you want to split it, supplier wise output, invoice wise output, invoice date wise output. So, or quarter wise, year wise, based on that group by data we have to mention here. Okay. So that is the hierarchy here. Are you okay with this? The next is XAPI delivery. So this is one section. Whatever the I highlighted here, this is one section. So in this section, the file system here, I want to create a file here. Okay. And in this particular directory. So Aura AS, Oracle Vision, till here, you know, right? This is the directory I copied. Which directory you wanted to generate your files? So I want to generate over here. See, these are all someone has generated already. These are all bursting files only. Okay. So this entire path I just simply given a right click here and there is a copy path to clipboard. So this particular, in this particular directory, I want to generate your output files. So how your vendor name has to come dynamically is by using here, there is a dollar here. Dollar is a dynamic reference. Dollar and flower bracket here. Vendor name is a column name and underscore REP. This is a file extension here. So for G capital one time, G capital underscore report, and then G electronic. There are three data, right? We have all the three data. It will come as a dynamically by using this dollar dash. Okay. So is this fine now? We are generating a file into a file directory. The output file directory is I mentioned already. Static file it is, it's not a dynamic file. And how, in which format it has to generate here is output type is PDF and delivery type is file delivery. Email also we have email, printer, fax. There are various methods. By using this bursting file directly, we can send it to printer also. Okay. And there is a template type. We have various template types. So if you look at here in XML Publisher, templates, here is a place. These are all the types of templates. Right now, we are talking about here. The major thing it is RTF. Okay, Excel template also sometimes we'll use and e-text. These are all three categories. The rest of the things we won't use much. Okay, we'll take separate example for Microsoft Excel and e-text, comma separated outputs. Anyway, the template type is here. Especially we are mentioning here RTF. So other than RTF, what else we have? We have Excel sheet. Then next is e-text. E-text is electronic text, that is a comma separated output. And where is your file located? So this is very important. Your file, after registering it, see, your file, this is a file, right? Go, open. This is the code we have to give here. This code. Okay. So first is your XML publisher short name it is. In subtemplate, while explaining subtemplate, I told here, XDO is a short name of XML publisher and your module short name. How your application is here, payables. Payable short name is SQL AP. If it is order management, we have to use ONT here, remember. And this is the code. Make sure it should not have a spaces, guys. Okay. Then after that, this is the language and this is the territory and source is true, whether the file is picking or not. If file is not picking, it will become a false and it will be error out here. That's it. So if I ask you what are the contents of bursting, you can simply say the root element, list tag, all this, and in which directory we want to generate the file, and where is your RTF location, and whatever the template it is, RTF, and in which format you would like to generate output, that's a PDF, and which file system you have used, which delivery method you have used, email, printer, fax, and file directory. It has 4-5 points here. And how many sections we have? We have requested section, delivery section, document section. That's it. Okay. This is the file here. Now what I can do, go to save as. So this file where we need to upload, we go to here, data definition, go here, update it, apply. So here is the place, bursting, control file, browse. So this is the file, apply. Do you see here bursting control file? Okay. If it is not RDA based, you will see a data template also here. Okay. Now close window. View requests. Okay. If you click on view output, as usually you will see output, nothing else. As usually output you have seen. But in which case you will see is there is a separate file is there here. Okay. It will expect a request ID. This is the program. Program name is XML Publisher Report Bursting Program. So request ID you have to take, on which request ID we have to split it. So we have various request IDs and it is arranged in a sorting order also. So the recent request ID just before I submitted that I should take like this. Okay. Request ID it has picked up and as well as timestamp time also. Then take this. No. Refresh. View log. Just check what went wrong. No such file or directory. Okay. So whatever the file we gave here, Oracle, VAS, anything else missed here? Apps ST. Okay, yeah. File we gave wrongly here. See, the file is wrong. No such file or directory. Okay. Now go to again. So this path we gave wrongly. Take this. Okay. I'm just checking what went wrong. You can see here file system FS1. This whatever the file path is there, that's wrong. That's other environment path. Is it fine? Now save. Again, what I need to do? Go to XML Publisher. Xbox API, okay? Update file. Apply. So the file is replaced here now. Okay. Verify. It's completed. Now you click on view log, check any log information. These are all variables it has taken automatically. Go to view output, open. You read this here. Your output is generated in this particular directory. Okay. These are all concurrent program output file it is. But your file is generated into this particular directory here. ORIAS, FS1, this entire directory. Status is success here. Success or failure, it will show here only. And go to application. This WinSAP, if you refresh it, you can see your file. Okay, General Electric Report. It is not opening properly. We'll change the file representation here. Okay. Instead of vendor number, what you can do, you take, we have other columns also, right? Invoice num. Shall we take invoice num? And here also say. I'm replacing file again. Browse, Bursting, apply. If you want to call this bursting program, okay, there is a FND request we can use. FND request, submit request. The short name also I'll show you. Anyway, meantime, I'm just going here. Go to system administrator. Program. XDU REP BUR it is. Same program only we call, right? So this is a short name, XDO BURST REP. So how we can call is, we can call by using FND request, submit request. Last time we discussed, right? Two APIs. Do you remember API names? FND request, submit request, and one more is FND request, add layout, correct? Like that we can call it. These are all requested. This requested only passed as a parameter. XDO BURST REP. Okay. This is a short name. This short name we can use it while submitting a program. Fixed only it is. For bursting, fixed. And for data template, XDO for bursting, XDO BURST REP. Okay, if you are designing n number of bursting files, same short name only. That is for data template it is. Bursting is different, data template is different. For data template, XDO DTEXE. Yes. It is not. Okay, it is taking only single invoice. It is not taking the file. Just check and we'll take freshly. Anyway, it's generating file name, but we should get a multiple files. That's it. That we have to see the hierarchy on which basis it is taking. Go to diagnostics, view XML, list G invoice number. Okay, in our case, what we took. Yeah, same thing. See the hierarchy, whether it is correct or not. Module 5 is the one. The next is list J invoice number. Then after that, directly, okay, group name, shall we take group name? Okay, close this. Anything else we need to change? This one. This is the group name actually, and this is the column name. Okay, under this group there are multiple columns: invoice number column, supplier name column, like that it is. Okay. Now again submit it. Again update. Yeah, that bursting. Yeah, we missed it. Sorry, we have to update it. Go to update file, browse. Saved already. So here is the place we saved. Okay, saved, but we have not updated. Apply. Now resubmit it. This I'm canceling request. What I will do, it will take the previous properties only. I'll just take fresh one here. Okay, that's better. Next time we'll see email also. This is just a file directory, how it will generate dynamically in any directory. Email syntax is different. Yeah, do you see here? It generated many files, correct? Based on number of invoices, it is generated. This is called as a bursting. Report is single, but output files are multiple. Okay. So this is the way we can do a bursting structure control file. So how many sections it has? 4 sections. One is requested section, then delivery section, then document section. In the document section, you are mentioning here input file format, output file format, and input file location. And delivery section is whether it's an email or file directory or file path, in which path you need to generate it. Only you have to change here the output file name and then the request name. That's it. The rest anyway it's same. Yeah, this is also location also we have to change. 3 places we have to change. Rest as it is. We no need to type from scratch. So that's about the bursting file. If I ask you what is XML Publisher Bursting, what will be your answer? This is used to split output into various files. Input file is single, but output file will be multiple here. Okay. This is how it will divide it. So simply in which scenario is customer wise invoices, then after that supplier wise invoices, then buyer wise invoices, buyer wise POs. These are all the different scenarios. Okay. So it has 2 parts here. First part is you must have XML report already existing, you can take it. Second is just simply attach a bursting file. Okay. So email syntax I'll show you, but or we'll take example also next time. XML publisher bursting email. Port number from address to address, these are all it we can see. This is where in delivery section only it will change. Okay, delivery. In this delivery, email ID, server name, port number, from address to address. That's it. One minute. Okay, we are mentioning a matter also here. So under a delivery section, email section, it is XAPI email. So this is the email section. So what all it contains here is email body. It has email addresses, dynamic email addresses, then from email to email port number. Okay, in our case, it is a file delivery, but in this case, it is email it is. So email will take separate example. Or else clearly it's mentioned. In XAPI email, we have 4 points. One is server IP address, email server, port number, from address to address. And in the message body, we can see CC to attachment, content type email. These are all. Anyway, we'll discuss an example, then only you can come to know. Okay. So that's about the bursting, guys. Do you have any doubts? There are 3 more topics are pending. So we can finish the XML. Any doubts?
Not so far, sir.
Okay, I'll just send that email, all the file names, video, everything, okay?